Hey guys and gals, got another one for you today. Today I'm going to feature my mutant in a pretty nice carry. Platooned up with Gilby using his batch at 12T. He's trying to take top dog to finish one of his ops. We're on Cliff, we're big dogs. And for Cliff, I like to get in the EF line, especially with a heavy tank. I feel like if you, from the north, if you go down the road, like the C line to 6 line, it just keeps your gun out of the game for too long. You definitely can get in good positions, but a lot of the times your team will just stop in like C5, and then if they have scouts that do what I do when I'm in the south, is I just get into E3 and I'll just spot pretty much the whole team that's crossing over there. And then if you have Artie, then you're gonna get some shots from Artie. And then also, you get shots in the side, and they hesitate, they'll stop. Your team can get set up, and it essentially wins the battle. So Gilby makes a play to get their team spotted, and then I was going to try to help him, and I realized that that guy back there was targeting me, so I turned my turret back around to bounce his shell. And this T-20 is going to pull out to try to get shots on me, but essentially he's got to continue to pull out and get shot by my team if he wants to do that. And I told Gilby to bring this scout back towards me, which he tried to do, but the scout decided to turn away and do something else. Alright, so once you're in this position, anyone that is still on the H or G line, you can pretty much get free side shots into them. Now they can return fire. But usually what they want to do is pressure mid, and usually you have guys in mid that can fight back. Unfortunately, we have 2 heavies in B6, and honestly guys, to me the 9 line isn't a priority. You can cover anyone coming off the 9 line from C5, so that tank destroyer in C5 essentially could just hold back anything that's coming around the 9 line. To me, this location and then the 5-6 line are the most important. The lighthouse is pretty redundant. I don't think it matters that much. You can get vision out, but this map isn't that big anyways, so I use it for endgame. So as I'm backing up, that IS-3 auto hits a shot right in the top of my cupola as I'm backing down. And that tank is so inaccurate. Like, that was an unbelievable shot. So I just want to turn around and make sure there isn't anything coming behind me. Because usually what will happen is you put the pressure on these guys, and then their 1-2 line will start pushing behind you. And I'm not the fastest tank to be able to turn around, so I just want to make sure that my armor is around. So we're losing 4-6. So what's happening right now is this IS-3 is hull down. He's behind a dead tank, so I really have just terrible shots, and I don't want to get shot by Artie. And I see that I'm not getting covered from the back either, so I kind of want to stay here. That way I'm getting vision out on this corner, and I can turn around if need be. So get a shot into that pole. Well, they still don't have the reticle fix. I don't aim a foot above everybody on my screen. So one thing that you could take away from this game is learning. I mean, it doesn't show you my reload time, but definitely one thing that I do is I move until like a second before my shell's loaded, and then I'll stop and aim my shot. That way my movements and my reload is coordinated together, if that makes sense. Alright, so we clean this up. Now I just know that G2 is probably where their whole team is, and as I turn around, I start to poke down. There's a Freedom right there. So I'm going to get a nice shot into his drive wheel. Get another shot into his drive wheel. And the Freedom has pretty darn side armor, so as long as he's angled a little bit, you can pen him. He tracks me in place. I want to put a shot into his top cap. Usually a T-28 can pen my frontal armor. I don't know if this guy's just not using premium rounds. And then Artie hits him. And I wanted to throw him off the ledge, but my track broke when I ran into him, so I'm just going to have to kill him and then toss him into the gutter there. So, I mean, you guys, this is going to be an ace tanker. Really why I wanted to feature it was, think about when you're reloading, you know, make your movements, and then right before you reload, you can aim your shot and shoot. Now, the more you play your tanks, the more comfortable you are, like knowing how long it takes your tank to reload. And that'll really help you out with how much you can move to how when you're going to reload, when you're going to aim your shot, things like that. But I've played this tank a ton. Like it was one of my first premium tanks. I think it was the first premium tank that I ever bought. No, I take that back. My CDC was the first tank I ever bought. This had to be second or third. But I got 2 stars. I've been playing it really well lately. And the armor's fantastic, but it definitely can be taken advantage of. So for Christmas Eve and Christmas, we got some boosters. Made 327,349 silver, 16,000 XP. Finished a bunch of ops. I had a 2x silver boost on there. High caliber. Ace tanker. And my mark of excellence is up to 88 now. And a block 2400 did 4,500 damage with 3 kills. Even without premium, I would have made 264,000. So if you want a tank that makes a lot of money, this is a good one. However, there's a learning curve, really understanding the armor and having a good crew. If you can't get your tracks back on, you're going to be really vulnerable, because even at a slight angle, people can put it through your drive wheel and damage you. And I think that's all I got for you guys. Might stream tomorrow, depending on how my Christmas goes. We'll see. But I will talk to you guys later. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and follow. And I will catch you in the next video.